Hey there everyone, Paler here, and welcome to my first X4 short tutorial video. In this episode, we're going to talk about where to begin as a new player and a new game starting off playing the Young Gun scenario within X4, which I do recommend for new players. This is going to focus just on what to do. I'm not going to go over the controls. The controls are odd. They definitely are. The tutorials, while they're not very good here in this, if you go through the flight school tutorial, the ship modes, item deployment, those things, they'll at least teach you the key bindings, and that's kind of what you need to know. You're probably going to want to change some of them around, but that's going to be to you personal taste. I had to get shoot off spacebar because I kept shooting things when I wanted to go up in verticality, so yeah, I had to get rid of that, but we're not going to cover controls. What this is more for is after you've done the tutorial, there's kind of this what now. The game's just open. It's a sandbox for you to do whatever in. So today I'm going to cover two things that you can do in order to get yourself going. We're going to go ahead and jump in our ship and we're going to take off. The first one is we're going to find what is the kind of the primary story or quest line that you're going to begin with as you start playing the game, and it's going to be discovering the boron and his missions that'll give you the space station to start off with. To do this, you're going to come out and pretty much any space station you're going to be able to do this at. Do Shift 2 to activate your scan mode, and we're going to look for what is basically a sparkler effect. It's like the 4th of July sparklers, but without the rod it's attached to. It's just kind of floating out in space. And in every playthrough I've done so far, I've restarted probably 6 or 8 different times for different reasons. The first one I get, oh, right there it was, I saw it for briefly, is always the primary mission objective. So right here it is. You can see this thing right here, this little sparkler effect, and you only really see it if you have Shift 2 activated. If I deactivate it, there's a little bit of a visual effect, but not much. And as we get close, we'll also hear an audible static from it. And if we stick our nose in there, it's going to trigger a mission. So here we go. One moment, please. We have to press F to continue. And now he's going to talk for a while. I'm going to talk over him as he does his thing because unfortunately I can't exit out of it. So that's going to start the primary quest chain. And after, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, you'll get to where you need to have a spaceship full of antimatter cells and stuff. You're going to kind of slow down. So that is one thing to pick up. What I actually recommend doing is when you first start off, you actually want to go out there to the asteroid field. Yeah, he's doing his thing. The asteroid field is going to be a great way to make a significant amount of early game money. You spend 20-30 minutes out there with an observant eye, you can come back with more than 1 million credits worth of inventory. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to super cruise out there. This is generally, if we look on the map, oh, he's still talking, so I can't open the map right now. Yes, what do you need? I was going to say, generally if you look on the map, except it's going to be at roughly like the 10 o'clock position from where you start is where you're going to see the asteroid field. And it is quite visible. There's some space stations over here that you'll be able to ping to, so if we do long range scan, those will show up in our ping and we'll know it's roughly around there. Go ahead and open our map up now and you'll see, oh, ping hadn't gotten there yet. Did I not charge it enough? Come on. The ping might not have gone out far enough before. There it is. That time it actually picked up. So now if we open up, we should have those question marks. So if we head this way, it'll bring us roughly close. We can see we started at this space station right here, the whole part spectra. This is where you'll start if you're on the Young Guns game mode. So Black Hole Sun 4, this space station, you come out and kind of this 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock position is where you want to go. This is going to fly us into this asteroid field. Go ahead and increase speed. When we get out here, we will deploy a nav beacon, not nav beacon, a resource probe, just because later on it'll be good to have. If you don't deploy one, it's not the end of the world, but you're probably going to want to set miners up at some point. And when we come into this area, what we're going to be looking for is small flashes on the screen. They can be a little hard to see because they're crystals that are on the asteroids, and the asteroids are rotating. So sometimes you're just wherever you're looking, none of them are showing, and not every asteroid has one. They're kind of rare. But these crystals, basically what will happen is you shoot the crystal and they'll break apart into smaller crystals. And they come in 4 varieties. You have purple, then blue, then like a yellowish green, and then like a gray smoke color. And they vary in rarity. The purple are the most common, then the blue, and so on. And they're worth a whole lot. So each crystal, when you break them, they generally drop about 10 crystals of their color. And the purple crystals are worth 10,000 apiece. The blue ones are worth 20,000 apiece. The yellow ones, I think, are 40, and then the gray ones, which are very rare, are worth like 250,000. So you find one gray crystal, you're set. You just made like 1.4 million credits or whatever. It really sets you up quite good to go. I'm just looking here to see if I see one rotating around. There'll be one here. Just gotta find it now. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I think I saw one. This rock right here, I very briefly saw one on like this little corner, I think. Might be crazy. Did it rotate away? Let's boost over there and we'll take a look. Oh, there was one. This guy right here, dead in front of us. Let's see if it'll flash again so you can see it. Come on. Give me another little flicker. He was rotating down, so I think it ended up going below us. But there was a very little flicker. Scroll back the video 20 seconds and you'll see it. It was on this guy right here. We'll find a few more as we go. Let it render in a little bit more. And this is a blue guy. Okay, so these are going to mostly be worth about 20,000 a pop. And we're now going to take some pop shots at it. And you'll see the crystals breaking off. And then they're going to drop. And we will go ahead and vacuum them up. There was a couple of purples mixed in there. But now if we go ahead and open and look in our personal inventory, and this is a brand new game I started off. That's not the one I wanted. So we just picked this up. We got 2 unstable crystals. They're worth okay amount. But we picked up these crystals. There's 10,000 a piece. We got 15, so 150,000. Why do I think were those? Huh. I could have sworn those were worth 20,000 a piece. Apparently I'm lying, but still, there's 150,000 credits. We started off with 10,000, so we just significantly improved our money. But what I do is I fly around this asteroid field for 20 or 30 minutes until I'm coming back with somewhere between like 600,000 credits and 1,000,000 credits. And then you can take these items and you can sell them. What we'll do now is I'll edit in. I'm going to fly around until I find some of the different colors. We probably won't find a gray one, but I'll show you the purple and hopefully the yellow one. We'll also get another good preview of the sparkle effect as I approach in on one. Oh, second one. So it's going to be right here on the rim of this kind of, you see there's like a crater on this asteroid. Just flickered again. There it is again. Let's boost over there, see what color we got. Purple. So this is the most common rarity one. We'll come in. Give it a few pop shots. Go ahead and suck these up and we'll see what we got. Just move away from the rock a little bit so it doesn't roll around and damage us. That inventory, so those crystals are worth, oh, they're 1,000. Why did I think that? So it goes 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 250. I know the one is way up there, 240,000, 250,000. But there we go, and we're now up to 183,000. I'm going to continue to fly around and look for a few more. There's another one. Oh, I see 2 of them. So there was one up here on this rock, and there's also one down there on that rock. Yeah, so there's 2 out here. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a yellow one. I mean, it'd be awesome to get a smoke gray one, but a yellow one would also be nice. Another purple. I'll collect it real quick, and then we just got to remember that the rock directly behind it has one. This one's rotating in an awkward angle. Come on, descend, descend. There we go. We're good. Oh, I should have mentioned the tractor beam is O. Well, we're not going over all the controls. Pressing the O key, it's your magnetic pull or whatever. That'll tractor all that stuff in. when you get close to it. It factors in anything, even non-metals. It's fine. It is what it is. And circle around here. There was another one. I think it was this rock. I think it was that rock, or was it this rock here? I think it was maybe this rock here. And it was somewhere down this way. There it is, another purple. Alright, I'm going to continue looking around. I want to find at least one yellow. Hey, here we go. So we found a yellow one, just barely sticking out. That one was a little hard to see. But right there's a yellow one sticking through. I found, as I did this, probably about 5 purple ones. It's been a little over 10 minutes maybe that would be coming out here, but I've been running around trying to do this. Let's just back away from the rock a little bit. I'll go ahead and take a look at our inventory now. With 383,000, you can see we're off to a pretty good start considering we started off with 10K. It's been maybe 12, 15 minutes. You spend another 15 minutes and you get 1-2 good lucky drops of the yellow ones, and your credits just go up really, really quickly. I'm thinking I was completely wrong with the 240,000 one though. I could have sworn I had one like that. It's one of those things. I've played many different. I've been restarting, just trying to find a good rhythm to go. Trying to work around some of the bugs for this, and also try to record some videos for it, which have not gone very well. Let's see. I think now that's enough. What I'm going to do now, so okay, we have the crystals. What do you do beyond that? Well, at this point now, actually, you do want to go back, and now would be a good time to pick up the quest from the boron and start that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to the station. I'll show you selling them, just so you can see that. But he's going to basically, within his quest line now, coming up is going to be, after about 15-20 minutes of doing his quests, he's going to give you information that's going to show you where a ship wharf is. And the ship wharf allows you to build small and medium ships. So by just doing that, you'll be able to go to a place where you can order ships. And then once you get that, you can use all the money you just made, maybe 500,000 or whatever, to buy your first of your fleet. It could be a ship to improve you. What I would recommend is probably start off with a courier ship. It's a mix. Actually, your first bet is probably a miner. It's not going to make you a whole lot. It's going to make you 8 to 10,000 like every 10 minutes, but it'll be a consistent income coming in for you, and it's going to cost you around 350,000 to get that. But it'll give you consistent income. As you explore and discover more of the system, you unlock more, then the couriers become more viable, because the couriers can only trade goods with information that they know. So they need to have discovered space stations and up-to-date information from those space stations in order to really effectively trade. So when you only have 3-4 stations like we do now, or would at that point, it doesn't make a huge amount of sense we don't want to dock there. We want to dock down here. Give me this dock down here somewhere. Not that one. Give me that one. There we go. So it doesn't really make sense to have a courier maybe right away. It's a split. So early on, as you know, if you have a fairly good understanding or fairly good revealed section of the map, the couriers are going to make a fair bit more than a small miner. As you go up, the medium and large miners will start to make more than the couriers will, and they're also safer because the pirates don't really harass the miners. They can go there and they can ask the miner to dump their cargo. Okay, the miner dumps a bunch of silicone or raw ore out into space, goes about his business, whereas the couriers, especially the medium-sized transporters, they get harassed a lot by pirates. So to do a medium trader, you kind of need fighter coverage with it. You needed to give it an escort. So I generally start with one miner, then change over, get 2 or 3 small couriers running, then work your way up to medium and large miners, and that'll be a good stop. So in almost all the spaceports, look for the shopping cart. Come up here to this NPC here. Keep in mind, depending on your reputation, these prices are going to change a little bit. So we can see here these crystals are going to go for 21,000, and then oh, I don't know what I was looking at. So there, carbon bomb, crystal bit. We can get rid of those. Oh, we don't have any crystal bits. That's what they have. They're trying to sell it to us. There's the other crystal. Here's the one, the main one. We got the purple crystals. So there we go. 386,000 credits in 15 minutes worth of work. Enough to buy one basic starter ship, give or take. with that amount of money, but that gets you going. Then do the Boron quest, which comes from that little sparkler, and you should be set to begin. So hopefully you found that helpful. Until next time, though, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching.